Keep calm. Keep calm, boys.
In your channel timed out.
I've got a plan. Just go with it. We'll figure it out. We'll survive and we'll win. Easy now.
So we're basically doing SAS style, charging into the position, guns blazing, off the jeeps.
Yes!
Well, Raven uses COs, of course.
Yeah.
There wasn't even.
Points for enthusiasm there.
Yeah, I mean, just boom.
No, keep it. Hold the fuck on. Stop. Don't record yet.
Get it out the spot.
So by 6 the sun will be setting.
Yeah, pretty much. We don't know exactly last night. I haven't been out tonight. I was at a different spot. Okay, so area rural African dry winter bush, mostly sparse to medium and dense bushes at times. Relatively flat, low elevation dunes and dips. Very few or no rocks in most places. Few landmarks, roads being the best navigational aid, but we as ZA, we don't use roads. There are areas in dense foliage dotted throughout, forests to the east, which will likely give the enemy advantage. Enemy forces is Soviet-trained communists from the north. They are armed with AK-47s, RPKs, PKMs, and RPGs. They will likely be traveling on foot. In the op-ord that we've made, you can see images of their what do you call them, libraries. Uniform. Strength is estimated at 30 to 40 insurgents. Mostly their location will be north of the cut line. Follow any trails that might be discovered in the vicinity of these waterholes. So we need to meet up with our scouts, and they will likely be close to waterholes due to this area being sparse of water. There's only so many places where you can get water. Possible enemies hiding amongst the northern and southern civilians. That is not confirmed, it's a possibility. Likely heavy enemy forces to the north of the road, particularly in enemy territory. So that's north of the cut line. And we have a possibility of some enemies on the southern side of the cut line. I did mention that they will likely be close to waterholes. And when spotted, they will attack, and possible patrols will reinforce from nearby areas. So once we engage them, keep your eyes open on the job at hand, but also keep a scout eye on surrounding areas. There might be nearby patrols that will come in. Friendly forces, other units in the area is 2 Bushman scouts from our own regiment, wearing brown vests with camo pants. Please remember that, do not shoot them. They're armed with R1 rifles. They are also natives to this area, and they only travel by foot. These units are located at 0525-0793. Can I have a mark on the map for the location, please?
It's already planned for us.
Thank you. We've got no supporting units. The mission is to proactively disrupt hostile insurgency operations. We need to locate and eliminate a group of insurgents that are moving towards the south with the cooperation of our scout unit. My intent is to move and make contact with the Bushman. Scouts will then lead us to the enemy locations, and then we need to destroy them. Waypoints will be identified. Dragon 1 and Dragon 2 will move per Land Rover to designated points. We'll contact the Bushmen. We'll trail the Bushmen to enemy locations by using a defensive traveling technique. Dragon 1 will engage any hostile forces and clear the camps if found. This will also entail Dragon 2. I did not put that in. Infantry will move on foot, and vehicles will train on a support distance. Vehicles will also be used as flanking units and distraction movements. RTB will be done in vehicles if vehicle status is allowed. If not, some units will fall back on foot to RV points for second run vehicle pickups. As I mentioned, the RVs is all previously past safe waypoints. The last waypoint you pass, that's the next RV point. You understand?
Roger.
What about once you pass the cut line?
We will instruct new RV points once we get into that location, because I do not have any further instructions on how far we'll actually go. I mean, we know where waterholes is in the areas, but we don't know concrete where we're going to move to.
Okay.
Who's gonna have the concise instruction to work with the scouts?
The guy closest to them.
Okay.
Dragon moves in wedge formation while moving to waypoints. Rally points, as I said, will be the last safe waypoint. Units being engaged will. This is if you get engaged, you will find hard cover or hit the deck. Non-engaged units will then initiate the flank immediately and engage contacts. If unclear on friendly or enemy positions, use smoke as indicators. Green is friendly, red is enemy. Keep the vehicles at safe distance from enemy units. If close contact ensues, move away from the area with necessary speed to gain distance advantage. This is for the vehicles. If you're too close, move away and then re-engage. Once you as a unit or fire team is being engaged, get to hard cover and hit the deck. The other teams will start to engage because clearly they've not been seen and then they've got the advantage on the enemy. Do you guys understand?
Confirm.
Yes.
Do not harm any civilians. Civilians may not be detained. Do not fire unless fired upon, or if possible, ID is confirmed on enemy. Kits will go through in a moment. Medical, D5 will move with CO. Logisticals, we've got Land Rovers for Dragon 2. Appointment, CO is Raven. Dragon 1 SL is Phoenix. 1-1 is Bucky's, 1-2 is Muppet. 1-3 is not Sherman, it's Dragon 2 is Sherman. And Dragon 5 is Race. Succession of command. Raven, then Phoenix, then Bucky's, then Muppet, then Sherman. Frequencies and call signs is default. Smoke to be used in emergencies. And regular updates is requested.
Okay, with the 3 radios, I imagine that goes to CO, SL, and Dragon 2.
User in your channel timed out.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't. Dragon 2 don't need a radio.
How will they communicate to? Are they going to
I'll
relay
be
to
in the
you?
vehicle. I'll be in the vehicle.
Okay. Well, we don't have direct comms with them, but I guess okay.
I'll be, yeah, it's fine. We can relay. Did somebody mark? Oh, thank you, boys. You guys are excellent for marking those waypoints. Okay. On the map that we've issued, we've got the waypoint bearing, distance, and time of travel on those waypoints. I think reference to those, we need to keep that up. Lead units, SL, and fire team leads, you have printed those, and we will issue that document to Johan as well. I think he will be able to have it, so he can navigate on that as well if needed. Traveling will be done per vehicle. Once we get to waypoint 8, we'll dismount some of the guys, and then the vehicles will travel back to base, pick up the rest, and come back the same route. I cannot
User entered your channel.
use more than 3 vehicles, as it will become an issue where we go into hostile territory and we have to leave one vehicle. The possibility of the enemy acquiring that vehicle and using it against us is a high priority that I do not, or a high possibility that I don't want to face. Okay, so the operational plan in short. We're going to kit up. We're going to form up in front of the vehicles. You're going to mount up and then move out. We're going to follow the waypoints to scout locations. Once we get to the scout location, the vehicles will return back to base, pick up the other units that's at base, and move them up to as well. Once we're all at waypoint 8, then we're going to use travel on foot. Then we're going to travel on foot with the vehicles following behind. Please note that we need to use our formations all the time. If under fire, the other teams engage. Flank aggressively and use smoke effectively. Do you all understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
as I said in training, in case any of you remember from DT, that's traveling over watch and counter ambush far. So in case that's familiar to anyone.
Yes. The area south of the cut line is relatively open and safe. However, the guys doing it with the vehicles to come back to base, please take careful note or make adjustments on your map to make sure that you get there and back as effectively as possible without getting lost. Okay, get your mojo on and make sure that you know where you are. All right, I don't have anything else in terms of that. We know the enemy, we know the area, we know how to get there. The vehicles, we have 3, 1 which is full, and 2 which can only take 4 people for insertion at a time. So you will have, we can make a choice. Either we use the command vehicle as a unit to carry half the next team, or we carry the whole CO unit and then the 2 vehicles will move back while the 1 fire team and the 1 vehicle stays up at the cut line while the other 2 vehicles goes and fetch the 2nd fire team. I think that's the way to go. I think that's the route we take. Radios will be 1 for CO, 1 for SL, and
I'll probably give it to 1-2, right?
yeah,
I'll stick with 1-1.
yeah, we do that.
Okay.
Yeah, so 1-2 FTL, SL, and CO will have radio.
Understood.
Vehicles, you will communicate on the vehicle with the vehicle. I'll also be in vehicles. I can relay to ground units.
Sorry, Johan was asking frequency. We did mention it earlier. You said default, which is just 30 megahertz.
30, yeah.
Okay, carry on.
All right. Any questions?
According to your AO, that drawing, you said Vic 1, which is 1-1 4-man. Then Vic 2 is 1-2 4-man, and then CO vehicle is CO med driver +1.
Is that an upward?
Yeah. The
Alp is not fully updated.
no, I'm talking about the image that Raven spent this morning.
Yeah, it's a CO medical, the driver, and a +1. So that should be engineer.
Okay, and how's Dragon 2 the drivers then taking heed of this formation?
Well, Dragon 2 will be split into 2 teams. 1 for Victor 1, 2-man, 1 for Victor 2, 2-man. Then there's 2 spaces in each vehicle. So then it equals to 4 people in 1 car. So effectively we will be able to take 1 fire team up to the cut line, come back, load the other fire team, bring them to the cut line. There's no other way we can do this except if we take another vehicle and we park the vehicle somewhere.
Can't we, maybe just a suggestion, instead of doing the full distance back to the base, use waypoint 3 as the intermediate?
It makes sense.
Yeah, also, this is a bad time to make suggestions of plans we had all day, but might as well join in. We could have 1 person take a truck, but I don't know. Oh well.
We
I
don't
agree.
have
Heading back and
Oh, okay.
coming back. But it's
We don't have a
okay.
track. According to what we have, we've got 4 landies.
Okay.
Well, if you feel we can go up to waypoint 3, dismount, the unit comes back, pick them up, bring them up to waypoint, and then go up and then come back again. Same story. We need to go up and back. I would rather have the vehicles go at speed and not do the 30 kilometers. They can go south. They'll find the runway.
Yeah, I do like that idea because you also keep them driving in the open, which is where they do best.
Right, anything else?
Nope.
Nothing. Do we have a medic? No.
Okay, Failhund. We can put Failhund in his medic, and then if we get Purify in, he can just... Sorry, Race Meter, and he can jump into my fire team.
Connecting is connecting.
Okay, I'm not comfortable using Veil Hunt as a medic necessarily. What role is Purify taking?
He's taken medic slot in 1-1.
What's the difference between a medic slot and drug?
Okay, then you guys keep your structures. It's fine.
Yeah, no D5. If Recce joins later, then he's a D5, I imagine.
Who's the other guy on my team now? It's Sharky, myself, and Moochies, right. Okay, let's go.
Wait one. Phoenix?
Yeah?
Can I take out the guys that start getting up?
Yes, you can get up.
Alright,
Oh.
So there's SADF Booney, I think.
Well, we wear SADF Recce berets, so we take SADF booties. That makes sense.
Okay, so it's the brown one. Okay, mine's brown. There's a backpack in the back, yeah. So I'm not sure if it's SADF. That's just webbing.
I'm
just gonna quickly restart now.
SADF Rucksack.
How am I 16 kgs already? Okay, well I'm 18 now. Okay, Buckys, I'm ready. Waypoint. Compass. Make sure I have a compass.
Binox is this last building here.
We take the mag.
Okay, next building is only R1 mags.
I think we already got it.
Six.
Yeah, we've got 6.
We can take more.
Johan said we can take as much as we want. So are we gonna do the normal standard 8 or?
Yeah.
That's great.
Then just move, when you guys are done, just make sure you got about 10 mags. So building 5, this is your M67 frag grenade, white, green and red smoke, as well as 40 mics for the snotneers.
Okay, it's 2 basic, 2 elastic, 2 quick clot, 1 epi, 1 morphine, 1 tourniquet, 1 saline, and 1 body bag.
Okay, you have to go slower.
So it's 2 of each bandage.
1 saline.
1 saline each, liter bag.
A liter bag each.
One tourniquet, no cable ties. 1
No
morphine.
cable ties. 1
Okay.
epi, 1 tourniquet, 1 saline, and 2 of each bandage.
Okay.
Okay, let's get. I'm gonna grab my radio, form up at the vehicle pool.
Sure.
Moving to the vehicle pool.
Raven?
I'm up at...
Yeah.
Yeah.
One is ready. We average weight 25 kilos.
Oh, yes.
Good. Just form up
Should
and
be
hold.
loaded into vehicle.
Yeah, we ready, yeah.
Just check.
Just check.
Don't count the first waypoint. Once we get past waypoint 1, then you can use timing.
Okay. I don't know how we'll know when it's waypoint 1 then.
We'll know. I know exactly what it is.
Yeah, they're moving out now. They're ready to moving out.
Okay.
Oh, we have waypoint 1.
Okay, continue next waypoint. Go. No.
Technically, they're not supposed to stop at any of them because Raven said at the beginning, move all the way out to waypoint 8.
Halt. Okay, we've got engine damage on Vic 1. I'm going to go. I'm moving.
One dismount.
Okay.
Engineer on your position.
Right. One
Yeah,
wants
there's something about
security.
Okay, one more hold security.
Can't disembark the vehicle.
Africa will keep east.
Yeah, I've got north.
What's wrong with this map?
No, Rockham is no gunner on Vic 1.
Found it.
Vic is repaired.
Okay.
Check it. I'll check Vic 2.
Is a gun
Hold
also
on.
broken?
It is.
No.
So why is no gunner?
Awesome.
I did.
Stand by.
Vic 2 repair.
I'm busy repairing Vic 2.
I'm already done it. Oh,
Oh, you're an engineer as well?
mechanic.
Roger.
Why do you fuck up a car?
Okay. Tell me to mount again.
Vic's repaired.
Get in the car, let's fuck off.
Wait, I have to set up the vehicles again. Just tell everybody.
Engine's broken.
You have to set up the vehicles again.
We've got a mechanical failure on Dragon or this vehicle as well.
Okay, stand by.
Piece of shit.
Guys, wait for us.
Piece of shit. Fucking Land
Someone
Rover.
tell them on the radio.
Fucking well.
Yeah, tell them on the radio,
Everyone,
Raven.
if you're in the car, just
Wait.
stop the vehicle. There's one mechanical failure in the back here.
Is anyone telling them on the vehicle radio? I don't think there's any radio in there. Backpack.
Go, 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 go.
Wait. Dash lower. We have to use it again. They have to set it up again. So if they don't do that. Big one, hold. Big one. What's your position?
Just chase them.
They aren't. What they didn't realize is once they got back in the vehicle that they had to set up the radio. So they
One.
Yep. One must set up security here, the other two vehicles must move back. I'll order them.
Yeah, you will take a much more detail, yeah.
Dragon 2, Dragon 1. Dragon action. Okay, Sherman, take your two vehicles and go back. 1, 2 will be in the waypoint 2 region. Phoenix, you should see the scouts to our left down the road somewhere.
Okay.
Send the team out, you go with them and talk with the scouts.
Alright. But
Just
you
be
see them.
careful that it don't start running, because if
Okay.
they start running...
Waypoint 2, understood.
Roger, we'll hold position until they return. Out.
Raven?
Yeah.
So obviously I think we're a little behind time because we're doing the going back and fetching more guys and then doubling that up. If we think about the 4 water holes that the scouts can go to, I'm thinking that 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, if you do them in sequence, he said they're going to move from west to east. Maybe we save some time by starting from the rear, just going to 4 and then 3.
The Bushmen will go on their route. The whole idea is to follow the Bushmen.
Yeah, but you tell them on the radio, do you want them to take you to Waterloo 1, 2, 3 or 4? And then they lead you there.
So you can. Okay.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna get into the gunner's seat.
Huh?
I'm gonna get into the gunner's seat so I can...
Oh, we passed them.
Yeah, I see them. Keep turning left. Yeah, a little more left. A little more left, around these trees. See. Now a little more right. On that.
Approaching out.
Okay. Actual, are you to move out? We head out.
Africa?
Where's your
It's 1-1. We're gonna be moving out. We're trailing Bushman. Get ready.
Roger. Raven, we're gonna be moving out now.
Phoenix, you're black as well.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Yes, you are.
Traveling Overwatch will be an echelon left. Rear left of the formation.
Okay, everyone left.
Lucasite is
Nastiros, shark.
Moving out.
I am.
Yes, and I lost my mustache.
Okay, better move, guys.
Do they go?
1-1. Catch up.
Yeah, 1 was moving.
You're gonna be on gun.
Yeah, I can drive one, but gun another one.
I think you got the right.
1-1. Just form echelon left. So we look to the left of our flat line.
Africa, go in front. I want to be the.
Okay, all moving out. Bushman traveling 90.
Yeah.
Map, I don't know
You
if
see
you
the
can
cut line from here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just south of that.
Who's big two?
1-1. We need a stamina break again. Bushman is sprinting.
Maybe that tree in the distance there.
Yeah, next tree line will be fine. Okay, Africa. While we regenerating, start plotting a route where you believe where we are.
Does that look like just tracks, or because I remember this is something about arrows? Or does that look like just texture?
No, it looks like it foliage.
Hey, false alarm.
Which the same as that. That. No,
Yep.
it doesn't look like tracks. If it's tracks, it's very bad at tracks. Okay. Okay, moving. 090.
Nastiros, Shamal.
Okay, this time I gotta stay with you.
Okay.
Should be fairly close. Yeah, we should be like here, is that correct?
Yeah, that's exactly where I wanted to point now. I think we're in the lower one because it's higher.
Wait. Possible sighting?
Sighting?
80. Tree line, far. Like they're crawling.
So, bearing?
80.
Okay, can you mark this as RP3? Okay, we're marking our current position RP3. We have sighting bearing 80
Yes,
far.
yes,
Enemy
yes.
infantry,
Yeah, I see
crouch
him.
prone position. It looks like the ambush position. Over.
Yes, sir, so I'm fucking on point tonight.
This RP2
Well
or
done.
RP2? I think this is RP2. Oh, no.
RP3. I wrote an RP2 for you earlier.
Okay, thank you.
They're crawling through the bushes. You guys can see them, eh?
I see them.
No, I have negative. No eyes on them.
Yeah, Roger, I've got them.
Okay, everyone else keep.
It's about 500 meters, I think.
Roughly, yeah.
Looks like between the water holes. Dragon Actual might come up with a plan to try and draw them out, over.
No. Now what we can do is we can use this dead ground here with the vehicle to overwatch, and we can just draw them out from that for the tree line there and fall back.
To the hill we are now, we're going to move forward, and then we have an excellent reverse slope, like a kill zone area they can draw them into. I'm going to put my team now, over. TL's on me.
With you.
Hold, yeah.
Just.
Okay, get into position, get in the cover, we're searching by fire. Fire's going to be heading to the tree line to our right.
Yeah, so the idea is shoot 2 rounds, but burst them into the distances.
I want you guys to search by fire as well.
So
we'll be firing in the park from 30 to...
Yeah, just see if you get return fire.
Fire between 50 and 80. Okay, I'm taking out the slot. Yes.
Okay, ready?
Ready?
Okay, just make sure you're in cover if we take fire from that bearing that you don't want to be
okay.
on.
Yeah, I'm just pushing
5,
back.
4, 3, 2, 1. Open fire. Are you on fire?
No.
No, keep searching by fire. This is awkward.
Oh, we got a down there, the water hole.
Phoenix?
Yeah?
If 1-2 takes our position, and we can move up to the defilade down there.
1-2, come up to 1-1's position. You gotta cover us. 1-1's gotta go forward. Okay. Okay, one alternating bounds towards the enemy, lost on enemy location.
Yeah. Okay. So guys, you'll see there's a little defilade to our right. Not in the tree line. We don't want to be in the tree line. Let's maintain visual for 1-2. Alpha is going to move. We're going to move a 20-meter bounce buddy rush. Okay, Alpha moving.
Okay, Bravo moving.
Pal, you watch north.
Moving.
Toko, I want you watching 180, yeah, around about 80.
You start if you're moving.
Okay. Just hang back a little bit, I want to keep eyes on this trail between. Toko, if you can just look a bit more left as well. Got some duck balls there.
Guys, keep left. Keep, bound more left.
Two moving left.
Peel back.
Yes, we are feeling that. myself as well. I'm bleeding out. That's fine. Just if you guys can fire.
Pulling back. I've got a radio on me. Grab it in my backpack.
Okay, no, it's fine. Relay message. Tell them that we.
Actual relay. Someone is falling back over.
Can we get the support of the vehicles just blocking our location with green smoke?
What is mission?
Do you have a qualified medic or mechanic in our team?
How long?
Mechanic.
Okay, where's our bushman? Does anyone know?
No idea. Yeah, I think. Oh
Scout south, roger. On 1-1, we're still good. We got 2 but SL. Check with Victor's. If you're just meet up with Sherman in his vehicle, you're going to act as his driver. From 1-1. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Bucky's, what about me?
Raven?
Yeah.
I've got a second walker. Can he join up with one of the other Victors?
Ask them if they want to swap. Sharky, you're my engineer. I can't put you there.
Sherman?
Try left-hand vehicle. I'll go there.
I've got one more walker. Can we swap at one of the other guys? Okay.
I've got a walker that can switch out with this Victor, yeah.
Left vehicle.
Victor 2, right vehicle,
Okay.
2 infantry on the hill.
But there. 1-1, we at the Victors. Okay, Sheepy? Your replacement for the okay, that's with me. Okay, so new party. Alpha, Sheepy, Panthera, you guys are Bravo, yeah?
Roger.
Okay. Just Roy, red.
Pulling back.
0.
Engine is good or not?
Engine is pretty badly fucked.
Okay, I'll move to that one.
It's functional, but it's fucked.
Okay, 1-1. 1-1.
You need to...
Yes.
Okay, we need to get some coordination going here. I'm gonna draw fire. Once we pull out, you fire where they fire from.
Alrighty. I think it would be better to look to
Check front. Yeah, there was a guy that was right here in front of us.
I've got body bags on me.
Got one.
If you move steady.
To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left.
Hard loading.
Pursuit.
Load your way. Where are you fuckers?
We're gonna pull out, don't worry.
Okay. 1-1, are you going to be putting some 40 marks into the tree line? But
I've got 4 left, 5 left.
okay, you got 2 going into the tree line.
I'm trying to
Yeah, we'll buddy band. We'll buddy aid.
That's fine. I've got 2 quick rocks. Might need something on it as well.
Okay, cover. Incoming.
Okay, stop.
Roger. Actual orders, over. Roger. Contacts moving 100. Let's follow the call.
Moving up. Exactly.
Send.
Just keep an eye on time whenever we the time's of base, over. Sweep left, get back on the trail.
Moving left, get back on the trail.
Pilots on the trail. Should I push fast?
Fast. Okay, moving along the trail.
Give it 2 more minutes and call it in. Hey, alright. If we haven't been hit yet, they've run off or we've killed them.
Yeah, I expect there to be some kind of camp at the end of this road.
No, I think they literally just wanted water. They walked all this way just to go get water. It never specified that there was going to be a camp here.
There's a camp.
It's their rucksacks.
Okay, it's moving fast.
Puppet, can we take some medical supplies?
Uninteractable. That's it. Call it. We haven't been hit yet. We haven't found anything. We either killed them or they've run off.
Guys.
Well, checking northeast.
You seen something, Talk?
Looks like the enemy have abandoned the position and have left or have all been killed, over.
Fine, patching up, reopen wounds.
Yeah, okay, guys, let's exfil.
Roger. Might walk down the path, Puppet.
Yeah, you take points. I'm watching, right?
Roger.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, you can go.
Muppet, do you have good shots? Yeah. I ask you to just patch me up, please. Guys, what's...
Hang on, I think we have another medic here.
1-1, just hold up security.
Copy.
If you're able to get into a gunning position, get into a gunning position and maintain security that way.
Yes, I'm on the...
Can you put a swap out?
Right, you can get your gun, get into the vehicle, and just make sure. Stop again.
1112, I need to set that full first on everything.
1-1, we are green on health.
Get in that vehicle as a medic.
We've recovered Phoenix's body.
Alright, you good? I'm out. 1-2, I've got 3 wounded, green. We're ready to move on. Camp is clear, over.
RTB.
Alright. Yes, you've been treated well. Go.
Thanks, Profile.
Yeah.
Oh,
that active medic notified.
Everything and everybody in, and we see how far we can go.
We've already loaded Phoenix's body and the 2 walkers of my original fire teams in the vehicles.
Okay. Then we've got 2 spaces in mind.
Alright, 1-2, you got injured A. Okay. 1-1, mount up into vehicles.
Roger.
Yep.
Should we head south to the cut line? 1-2. There's not much space.
Yeah, I think how many can't be fit in?
2.
Only 2.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Yeah.
In my vehicle, there's space for 1.
I don't have a
Yeah.
Getting closer to the pad up here.
So in my car, there's space for 1.
Okay, Raven, I'm going to be on the ground because I've got a radio, so I mean, at least we can communicate that way. If you don't have a radio, get into a vehicle, start filling up, let's wake swap.
Okay, so Big 1 and Big 2 must be filled up with infantry.
Yo,
This vehicle that shot up, and this is mine. So fill up the Victors on the
Bravo,
side.
mount up. Take whatever spots you can. Alpha, stay with me. Toko, you mount up.
Okay, it looks like 1-1's all in.
Go commander in
You
this
got a
car.
Pantera over here, huh? You get in hand.
Yeah, Panther, get in.
Okay, check if this is spot check.
Okay. Vehicles that's full, just get ready to move out.
Okay, so it's 3 on the ground, Raven. Looks like
Victor's ready?
It's
one
you
spot,
three,
that
hey?
vehicle.
Sorry, Victory is ready.
Raven, are you gonna walk?
No.
Yeah, you mount up. Myself and my buddy are going to head south to the cut line, and we'll radio in when we ready for pickup.
It's only you two.
Yeah.
Can we make, if we make haste via the roads, we can come back and just...
I'm not going on the fucking road.
We're going to start moving out again.
Go.
I'm on net.
Go south. Us, Victor, Command Victor will assist with the team on foot. Follow them behind to radio into the other units that they need to RTV and drop with these guys. Where's your intent to go to them?
The intent is to move to this road, then follow the road back towards base, and then you guys move forward past us. You can come collect us along this road.
Okay, we'll stay behind you, so you keep running and we'll keep trailing.
It'll be faster if you want to just head all the way back, or you send other vehicles ahead and they can come back.
Yeah. The other vehicles is en route back to base, so they're gonna come back.
We're just covering you.
Move it.
Fast we can. We'll stay covering.
Send over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see a vehicle. Why the fuck are they stopped? Yes, dude. Okay.
Go right.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Reverse, reverse. Oh, for God's sake. Well, that's one less who needs to be recovered. Yes, that was Raven. Put him in the body bag, get him in the vehicle, let's drive. Who are those? He's body bagging. He's body bagging him. That was not impressive.
Guys, we've got 9 minutes left.
Damn straight you are.
Yes, we are going to speed. Who's good in driving shotty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have we got our
We have two
friendlies?
positions here.
Right,
Lucas, I
2
thought you
people
in.
get in here now.
Did you guys run over?
Raven, shut up and get in. Right.
Okay.
Right, get on the radio comms, tell the other.
I'm calling that one. Let's go. I can't drive.
No, that's fine. Purify is a pro with this. Okay.
He's a trained medic.
Yeah.
He did this a lot of times.
Okay, guys, discipline.
But
let's do this.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. And that's it, guys.
And
Voila.
you.